All right, we're now live.
Right, let's see what's going on. I have one viewer watch. I'm probably gonna.
Should I
probably
sneeze again?
stream your.
There are two broadcast
you mentioned
windows.
me
That
on
is
Twitter, so let me
very
just-
odd.
So.
Oh, okay, hold on. We've got actual. All right, don't OBS.
Yeah, okay, so.
All right, OBS is
Let
running.
me
Alright,
follow
let's
Veximity on Twitter because
OBS is indeed running. Cool beans.
I'll
Alright.
call you back.
Yep. All right, we're live. Awesome. No technical
Alright.
glitches. Woo.
Before we start, I do think I need to share my stream to a few different servers.
Go ping as many. I'm gonna
such
go
as my
ping mine
YouTube.
as well. You go. All right.
I'm not gonna ping anyone, but I am gonna post a link.
Yeah, may as well do that. May as well do that. It's good to do that. We're at the let me just grab.
Let me open another Discord tab so that I can do that without screwing up the recording, without screwing up the stream again.
I'm gonna get a little bit of.
Just go on to Posy, my actual YouTube server. Put there's the link here, and then I actually think I only have 2 servers that I need to put this on.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Should be good now. I should probably post it on Twitter as well if I want to.
We love Twitter.
I'll just quote tweet yours with mine.
Yeah. All right. Fine. All right.
All right. I'll just quote tweet yours with mine. You've been ratioed.
Yep. I've just been ratioed.
No bitches.
Oh my god. He's not wrong.
Okay.
He has a point.
Oh, Brian, that is hilarious.
You
We've
get
just been ratioed.
Yes, Megamind. Yes,
Thank you,
Megamind.
ArtiMation, for doing that.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
no
my
bitches.
brain.
Fuck, dude. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Wow. Receives 0 bitches. Let's go.
Okay.
That has got to be. That has
We
got
are
to make
getting-
my day. That has got to make my day for
Okay,
the
you know
amount of
what?
hours I've been in.
We don't need to make any critical analysis in this stream. We can just let's just
talk.
leave it at this. And let's just leave it as Zach Belanger has no bitches. We can end the stream now. I think we've solved the controversy.
We have
You
everyone.
got 0 bitches.
No bitches. Hello, Jamie Shorts. How am I? I'm good, thanks. I'm good, thanks. This is the first time I'm actually on
Imagine if-
YouTube,
Oh my god.
so this is going to be slightly
would
scuffed. Do keep in
I would
mind.
actually fucking kill myself of laughter if imagine if instead of accusing them of stealing anything,
Yeah.
when PoppyPlaytime was announced, Ecker Coaster just like quote tweeted it with the Megamind meme, no bitches.
No bitches. Oh god, that is.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
brain. That is. I can't tell you how brilliant that sounds.
I actually do think it's a good idea to have humor in this rather than just critical analysis.
Yeah, like,
otherwise,
it's-
because people are gonna actually want to watch this.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think so too as well.
Hello. Lou is a bit confused. Is here. All right.
All right,
That's cool.
I'm getting more Discord pings.
All right. Let me go back to this voice chat.
Why are people pinging me? What is the issue?
True. All right. So how do we start this off exactly? What is our first point to raise?
All right.
I could go back on what I was
All right.
saying
I think we should just give everyone a brief.
We should probably just we should introduce ourselves first.
Yeah. All right. So, I'll
Or
start.
you go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So, hey, I go on the internet by Warped. I'm basically a person who happens to be very hyper aware of what is going on between the ZAMination and EnchantedMob, Echo Coaster, MobGames, the lot essentially. And I'm just a regular person who is just watching it from afar, and kind of getting slightly ticked off by the amount of ignorance and the amount of just sheer dead silence on a lot of things. And I'm seriously annoyed by the fact that no one else is, that people are talking about this now, but like it really feels like Echocoaster's story is not told enough, and there's been a lot of bias, and there's been a lot of assumptions made by his community, and EnchantedMob, etc., and cleaning that up, or at least clarifying what has happened on that side, is something that is fairly important, and I feel is, it is now time, considering the amount of, considering the whole NFT situation, which I believe most people either watching live or watching back on this video would be keenly aware of, is the NFT situation with the NFT situation with PoppyPlaytime, etc., and MobGames selling the NFTs online for excruciatingly high prices of money, in my opinion, and then covering up the law behind the game in doing so. It's because of that situation, we're kind of ringing on the bell saying, hey, dink donk, what else is happening here? And well, this is what else has been happening in the background. This isn't just the first shitty thing that's happened. And here, take this lovely pile of evidence and this lovely pile of analysis, and have it for breakfast. And this is the story that we are trying to at least get spread awareness about. And this is what we're doing through our YouTube and, the publishing of stuff.
Hi. Is it okay if I introduce myself?
I got most of your introduction, though. It's fine. My audio did cut out for a moment.
Oh, good,
I touched my mic
OG.
by accident, and it screwed up. It's fine, though. We got your introduction. Okay. Sorry, Veximity. I cut you off there. Yeah, go ahead.
Is it okay if I introduce myself? Hi, I'm Dylan Roger Patel. I live on 30 North Cardinal Road, Taro. No, I'm kidding. That's not my name, nor
Chat,
where I live.
This is Twitter user Veximity.
Oh, fuck. Dude, okay.
Literally only one thing in that entire joke opening
that was like
true.
That was like a Mr. Beast comment section
Yeah.
My name is Walter Hartnell White. Okay, but no, I'm Twitter user Veximity. I have not streamed on Twitch in 2 months. I have been playing Team Fortress 2 and spending all day in my pajamas. That's
Sigma grind set.
sorry I'm being really jokey. I don't know, it's a really serious subject, and I feel just like I should be a little more.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh yeah.
What was that noise?
Why are there people in my chat saying World War III is not happening, people?
World War III's not happening.
Oh my
this is
God.
not a discussion about Ukraine.
Yes, we're not talking about Ukraine,
Did you
chat.
read the title?
Chat, we're not talking about Ukraine.
So today we'll be talking about Ukraine. Now, it all goes back to 1896.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, that's... Oh,
So
God.
it all began with the Kievan Rus in 1100.
We can't make fun of that,
Okay, one thing
guys.
before before we continue, I just want to say one actually true fact. Did you guys know that the current, I don't know if it's the president of Ukraine, he voiced both the Ukrainian dub for Paddington and Red from Angry Birds.
Oh, my
I'm being
brain.
serious.
Right?
I'm being serious. Like, that's not a joke.
Oh my God.
Oh, my brain.
No, I don't doubt you. I've heard that he's an actor, so.
That is true, yeah.
I've
Anyway.
heard that before he was a president, he was an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, continue on.
Alright, so do you have any more things to introduce about yourself, or should we move on to my introduction?
Move on.
Let's move on to Bo's introduction.
Okay. Right, okay, so I'm PosiDon, or Noah, my real name. I've been involved somewhat in the Minecraft animation community for 2 years and some months now. I think I joined in like late 2019, dabbled in animation a little bit. I was one of the first of any of us, I think, to learn about the whole Ecker Coaster situation with the harassment and whatnot back in 2020 when he kind of like released it. So I came back to that situation last year by making kind of a documentary on EnchantedMob, ZAMination, the controversy, etc., etc. I followed EnchantedMob and ZAMination for a while. I thought their content was pretty cool. They made good music videos up until around mid-2020, which is when I really feel like they started to deteriorate. And of course, like stuff like Don't Come Crying was like cringe as fuck, and I I completely lost interest around that point. So, eventually I kind of just strayed off from that part of the Minecraft community. And eventually I decided I was going to make a documentary about it. So, of course, about 5 months ago, I made a documentary about EnchantedMob and ZAMination and all the controversies they gotten into. It was a pretty well-received video at first. It wasn't doing fantastically, but compared to the rest of my videos, it was pretty good. And then, I think, just last month, Dags came out with his really popular, like, over 1 million views video on horror games. And that trafficked a ton of views to my documentary video, which now has around 74,000, which is not much for a big YouTuber, but it is insane by my standards, and it shot me up hundreds of subs in just that month alone, which is incredible. So, recently, Dags made another video about PoppyPlaytime specifically, and of course, I was following the PoppyPlaytime controversy for a while, because that started just shortly after I released my initial documentary. My initial response was definitely really one-sided and biased, and I think immature. But I feel like I have grown past that now. So, Dags made his video on PoppyPlaytime a little while ago, which also covered the history of EnchantedMob and a bit of ZAMination. And it was only like a few days ago. I know I just said a while ago, but I'm contradicting myself. It was a few days ago, like I think March 9th. And then on March 14th, I dropped my own video analyzing PoppyPlaytime. And if you don't know the controversy is that Ecker Coaster accused PoppyPlaytime, which is made by Mob, of copying his own game, Venge. And my video was an analysis on whether that was true or not, what were all the similarities, did his claims have any real merit to them, and from what I concluded, I decided it wasn't conclusive yet, so I urged there would be more. I promised there would be more analysis in the future, which is kind of what this is supposed to be. And of course, I also, that video actually picked up immediately. First time that's ever happened in my history that I've tactically uploaded a video and immediately gotten views off of it. And within a couple days, it's shot up to almost 40,000, which is incredible, honestly. And a lot of it is from Dags, too, because his video traffics over to mine. But a lot of it is also from the search terms, and I think there's this other guy called Cheap Rampage who is pretty popular and talks about.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He might also be trafficking views to my video, but I really do feel like continuing to make content about this is going to kind of skyrocket me up, possibly thousands and thousands of subscribers, along with new content I have planned. Obviously, that is not my main motivation for why I'm doing this, though. I really do genuinely believe this is something that needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
And all sides have to be considered, and that's why I'm participating in the stream today. So I'd like to thank Warped Live for having me. Quite a fun time. I know this is going to be fun, too. It's not just going to be boring analysis. I mean, we already have, like, jokes and stuff. So, honestly, I've rambled on for quite a while. I think I've explained myself enough. I think we should move on to ArtiMation. He's been waiting for, like, the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, Artie has been waiting for quite some time.
I feel bad.
Yeah. Chat, if you're just getting in... Yeah. Like, real briefly, chat, if you're wondering, we're basically behind the majority of the research, or at least trying to drum it up a little bit. Like, we don't create the documents. We don't, make, we don't do any of that sort of stuff. We simply just... I don't know, at least spread the word and bring attention to this issue to a wider audience. And we've been able to do that through the publication of Sheep Rampage and Dags' videos, which is like a huge blessing. I said it on Twitter, it was an absolute blessing that those videos did so incredibly well. I
haven't watched the Sheep Rampage ones yet, but I will.
I watched the Sheep Rampage
should we watch them
video.
During the stream, actually?
We're going to watch them. I think we should watch both of them during the stream, and we'll touch briefly on that. Posy, if you want to continue your stream a little bit onwards into mine, because I'll have to dip in about 40, maybe 45 minutes. So, by all means.
I think we can get some stuff done.
Yeah, I think we should get some stuff done plenty of the time. I also see that some of my Twitch chats kind of moved on to my YouTube page. We'll see how this turns out, chat. We might do some more YouTube in the future. Anyway,
don't let Twitch find out about this.
Oh no, Twitch is not finding out about
should I call in my chat is actually kind of blowing up right now, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to manage it. Do you think I should
I'll take
call in my chat mod JDC to manage it while we're doing this?
Yeah, I'll also
online.
I'll also have a peeking eye in chat as well. Chat seems to be doing well.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just let me just
Don't call me a noob. Yes, I'll be reading Posi's chat a little bit as well.
Where's
I'll just snap that one out.
where's
There we go.
JDC
There we go.
at? There's a lot of people in my chat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on Discord that I
Yeah.
contact with.
As well, what do you mean? As well as the one
moderate
thing Dags refused to
ads
discuss,
online?
there are more discussing things that no one here is reading into. Do you mind?
I don't know if it's really him refusing to discuss rather than he just hasn't touched upon it yet.
Yeah. There's so much that you can stuff into a single video. I agree.
Yeah, hold on, let me just...
ArtiMation warped. I'm cool. Yeah. I mean, you could be definitely. So I'm gonna speak in chat. Yeah, speak in
I just
chat.
gave him the link, so
Yeah.
yep.
I'll
Okay,
speak. I'll speak
we
on your
wanna
behalf.
start off here.
All right.
Yeah. I've warp speak on ArtiMation's behalf. Yeah.
Hey, what do you think of what I put in your chat? Let me put it again.
Yes, get the mod and that'd be nice.
That's me, by the way. Don't.
I
don't-
have.
that's-
Should I read this out?
This guy is trying to advertise himself in chat. Hold
Yeah,
on.
probably
If
don't.
he
Yeah,
doesn't stop,
probably
I'll ban
don't do
him.
that. Yeah. I really don't want to read that out. That'll leave a bad taste. Oh god. Anyway. As much as that would be funny. Like it would be
Okay,
funny.
He's not stopping. I'm
We're doing well. We're doing well. We're doing well.
He's gone.
He's gone.
Remove. Welcome to 1984.
Yes. We're gonna develop that 19 job.
I have 12 concurrent viewers. This is actually. I'm actually.
That's actually popping up. That's good. That's good. Not bad.
Well, usually I get up to around 6, maybe 7 at most.
Yeah, same thing on Twitch as
When
well.
I'm
Like,
doing,
there's
like,
only a
live
couple of.
podcasts
There's only
and
been a
stream.
very small handful of times. Like me and I was doing crazy shit by the time we were getting decent amount of views.
How do I ban him from the?
How do you ban him from
ban
chat?
him from the chat.
I believe it's just.
I just clicked remove.
I believe
and apparently
it's
that just
block.
removed the button.
I believe it's block.
Okay, I can put him in timeout. Alright, I put him in
Thanks for
timeout.
the
I
gift.
think that will work.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll
Timed
work
out
fine.
for 300 seconds.
300 seconds. 300
If you
seconds.
self-advertise again.
Don't self-advertise,
fine.
guys. All right, let me grab
Alright.
the video because I might actually put on a share screen like I did, or I
Right,
attempted to do
you gotta do
beforehand.
that.
Yeah, I'll go do
And I'm
that.
gonna address some of the comments in my video as well.
Yeah. What's the all right. They're just
watch
sending
your
gifts
stream.
to each other in the Discord. Oh god. Absolutely hilarious.
Okay, so
Alright.
we're addressing Dags' video first.
Yeah,
Special
we'll-
special thanks to YouTube.
All right, let's go. Let me just point out, you and Dags have a very similar voice.
Really?
Special thanks to YouTubers
We do?
Poseidon.
It's similar, just a slight on the slight
I
similarity.
thought you were talking about me.
Oh,
I love how there's like it says 6.43 thousand, and then if you look at my sub count now, it's like 500 more than that.
yeah, it's
It's crazy.
oh.
frankly crazy. I don't wanna
Even
toot my
Ari
own
says
horn,
that
but-
Archie accused you of being the same as Dags. Oh my brain, that's coming from Archie. That's
Being the
pretty
same as
funny.
Dag.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
God,
we
I-
might as well let's
I don't
let's stop reading chat. Let's
Yeah,
turn the video.
let's get started.
All right, we've got a
We
doozy
wanna
to watch
get
here,
started.
chat. All right,
Special thanks to YouTubers Poseidon and ArtiMation for helping me with the research of this video. They will be linked below. 2015 was an
Right.
interesting time. We saw the rise of many creations breaking into internet conscious and sometimes even the mainstream. No matter where you looked, you couldn't get away from media around games such as Minecraft or Five Nights at Freddy's. These two games, especially Minecraft, have solidified their place in pop culture and with the media that we all consume today. An obvious and undeniable part of what started to make these pieces of entertainment grab a wider range of people and become more accessible
Kira, I'll touch on your
was
comments in a
fan-created
moment.
content. This range being anything from the simple and common Let's Play to some more analytical videos discussing various findings in the games themselves, or even explaining how certain aspects of the game operate. You can argue that some pieces of content may objectively be easier or harder to produce than others, but generally speaking, I think all this content serves a purpose one way or another. One contribution to fan-created video content about certain franchises I think is heavily underspoken about while in these discussions is animated content. Undeniably, some of the most high-effort and hard-to-produce content is animation. Both Minecraft and Five Nights at Freddy's have had their fair share of animations since their inception to now, with no sight of them going away anytime soon. These communities are strong in their own right, having so much depth to them that they can be considered full sub-communities to the main one. We've seen many animators come and go from these communities. Some rose, some fell, and some... Yeah, let's not talk about that one.
Oh, yeah,
but one thing is
futuristic
clear.
hub.
Animation
That's-
content for these
I
two
like his
games are
videos.
very important to the history and development of
You don't
these
wanna talk about
properties.
futuristic.
Of course, with the growth of these two games,
Quarter
over
stream,
time,
let's
more
go.
professional people in the business would
Thanks,
start
Esco,
to
for
see
coming in.
this as an opportunity. The concept of YouTube animation companies is not a new thing. We have seen many pop up over the years, one of them even becoming a titan of the entire animation industry, as well as one of the newest, most subscribed channels. It's no surprise that a medium
Probably.
like this would be as lucrative as it is. And with many having the opportunity to rise
ArtiMation
alongside the
probably has a
franchises
point.
you make videos about,
Yeah.
it's no surprise that some people would find combining these two together would lead to success. This was the exact thought of Seth Belanger, who seemed to strike gold with his animation Survive the Night, based off
Okay,
the
real talk,
FNAF
is it
fan song of the
Belanger or
same name.
Belanger?
Today, the
I've
video
always
is
called
sitting
him
at an
Bellinger,
unbelievable
but it could be
61
Belanger
million
or
views, bringing the channel
Bellinger.
to great
Yeah,
YouTube
that's always
fame
felt
for the
right
next
to me,
20
but it could be
years.
different.
Little did Seth know at the time that he and his brother,
We're
Zach
next, we're looking at
Belanger,
the
more on him later, would go
we're
on
looking
to
at the
turn
Dags
this
video
channel into an
first, and then we'll
entire
look at the
studio
Sheet
of
Rampage video
creators
next.
making consistent, high-quality animations for a target demographic of 8 to 13-year-olds to enjoy. Unfortunately, there are a lot of details that I am leaving out of this seemingly humble origin story. As time went on, greed, allegations of plagiarism,
For some
bullying,
reason, my
poor
YouTube
workplace
analytics are being
conditions,
shown here
and
too.
much more would start to be the legacy that older fans would start to remember EnchantedMob, as well as their joint studio, ZAMination 4.
That is-
EnchantedMob, ZAMination, and their game studio, MobGames, have an infamously shady past that they will try to desperately put a front up and pretend that none of it exists. But to understand
Why
what
is
led
my-
up to this change, how did
That is so
EnchantedMob and
strange.
ZAMination get their start? EnchantedMob was a channel founded in early 2014 by brothers Seth and Zach
Oh my
Belanger.
God.
Judging on
The
what
full
time
history,
this video
I'm-
was,
okay,
they
hold
have
on,
just
let
had
me
their
just pause it
8th
right here real quick.
anniversary. The channel would stay inactive for 2 months
The fact that Dags goes into the
Just want to
full
address something.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
Just want to address something. Sexualized Circus Baby is literally on the channel banner. On a channel for kids.
Yeah.
Like,
after
that's...
its creation.
Yeah, absolute ridiculous. Like,
Okay, what were you saying? Like, I feel like there's zero shame. Like, they're trying to pander to every possible
oh no,
audience.
and the thing is, there's yet again
They're
on
pandering to kids, and they're pandering to horny teenagers, obviously.
yeah. Alrighty, but
I mean, it worked.
do you know
Wait,
theft
no, that's
came
not a
Oh
word.
yeah,
No.
it did work.
Wait, no. That's not. I did not mean that at me. Hold on. Wait.
They what?
Wait, that sounded.
Him, ban him,
Ban who?
cast him
No.
out.
Eh?
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it.
And
I didn't mean it that way.
Okay, okay. Alright, warped was warped. You were gonna make a point, and then I completely cut you off. You were
Nah,
saying?
that's all good. That's all good. On Twitter, they proudly display, about the whole circus baby thing, about as their like literal channel mascot, as to put it into more layman's terms, as such. They really hone in on that front. Like even in the Q&A video, it's blatantly obvious that Seth may have a thing for. Even that is just even the idea
dude,
of
like,
that is just
Not even just
so
Circus Baby,
ridiculous.
but like all the sexualized female characters in his
Yeah.
animations.
Yeah.
Isn't there this one screenshot where he's like just chilling with like 5 different
Oh,
five different
yeah, with the
characters.
Keeps ad. Oh my god. I thought that was absolutely horrendous. the first time I saw that. I'm like, you have got to be joking me. Like
Okay,
it would
I
have been
remember when
made,
the
it would
joke
have been
the
made
joke
less
started,
obvious
I
if the
think, in a
lighting was
Q&A.
changed
Remember
though.
the Q&A? Remember
Yeah.
the Q&A though? Like that joke was.
It
At
felt-
the time, I thought that was a really funny joke.
Yeah,
but now
like, sure, like,
but
right.
now as time goes on, I'm realizing, wait, no, that was
It's a
serious, wasn't it?
Bit more the, you know, it comes across as a
It
little
feels
more
more like it
sinister
wasn't a
than that.
joke.
Yeah. Yeah, as
Doesn't feel like a
ArtiMation just
joke
said
anymore.
it was, I think it started out as a meme and then it actually
I
became
don't know
way
the
too
joke,
serious.
and I won't
yeah.
ask.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I won't ask.
Started out as a meme,
No
and
askers.
then they embraced it too much. Okay,
Yeah.
so Warp, you were going to make a point about how Dag started by introducing the history of the channel,
Oh yeah,
right?
the fact that it goes into the details of the history of the whole channel, I think it's really great that he actually doesn't just go straight into PoppyPlaytime, because even though Sheep Rampage's video is quite condensed, this one goes straight into the beginnings of the channel, like what with you did in your initial documentary video.
Yes.
That is a really good thing because it completely gives them I'm not going to use this term twice. It gives them a complete picture or overview of how they began, how fans would have once seen them, and now what they've turned into. And then PoppyPlaytime at the center of that.
It's the full context.
Yeah, it gives you the full context, which I think for a lot of fans was much needed.
Something like
It's
when you're
so
investigating something like whether
wrinkled in all these strings.
Did EnchantedMob copy Coaster or whatnot? Whether that's true or not, I mean, you first have to look at the context and the history between these two.
100%, yeah.
Because if hypothetically, and I'm not saying this because, as I've said before multiple times, it's inconclusive. But if they did copy Coaster, they would have a motive to do it.
100%,
and I think that's what you have to consider. And again, I'm not saying that they did copy because, again, I have no way of knowing. It's completely inconclusive. But I'm saying as a hypothetical, this is why you have to know the context and understand these things. Because it gives you another perspective.
Yeah, it does, yeah. 100% does. Nice. I'm just reading your chat. Nice channel banners. Yeah. Anyway, all right. It's
the Discord.
Yeah.
I think we should actually invite Omega because he's been
yeah.
pretty
I'll
helpful.
definitely. Yeah. We'll get into demons slightly later. All right. Definitely for sure.
Yeah. Not
all
this
right.
stream, but we'll definitely invite him. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree.
He's a child. Yes, she is a child. Thank you. That's what I've been saying for quite a few months now.
Also, thanks for the subs to channel, guys. Thank
Almost
you.
A year, realistically speaking.
Yeah.
And for those who say that
baby
she-
is
okay.
in fact a child.
Something I do want to say is that this is it's not just them. It's not just EnchantedMob and people like that. I'm going to say Bluey capsules because I'm going to say it right now. I don't care.
Okay.
By the way, what I'm about to say does not involve anyone else here.
Not this stream.
I
but
fucking
we'll
hate Bluey capsules. Fuck you. If you are watching. If anyone works on that project and they're watching, fuck you.
Oh,
But, okay,
damn.
But no. Basically, what they did was they aged the character up to 13, which is still weird
Yeah.
to me. Because she's like 8. I'm not going to pull up the voice line,
100%.
but
Yeah.
she is a child.
It's still bad.
13. I'm not even. They
not
don't even
even
sexualize her, but still, it's no. But have you ever listened to the voice? I know it's an adult voice actress, but that doesn't. But for God's sake, Bart Simpson has a female voice actress. I'm
Okay.
Mm.
I'm not exactly sure the point you're trying to make.
saying
I think I
I'm saying
agree
is
with
that
you.
like this is a issue that seems to be going farther. Not just like it's
exclusive
just an
to
issue
Enchanted
with
Mob, right? Yes, I
Yes.
agree.
but
For
it
sure,
still
for
is
sure.
an issue that is not helping. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that is 100% correct as well.
That's what I mean.
I mean, there were people
Sorry
like
if
Animation
sounded like I was
Lobby, who, in fairness, I think Animation Lobby kind of stopped doing it and apologized.
Yeah, I
It
believe
still
that was
pretty,
sincere.
Like, fucked up while it lasted.
Yeah. Like, me and Vex talked about this on my
That was absolutely
live stream.
crazy crazy to watch happen, like, live.
Yeah.
So, like, I was around at the height of the controversy. I was around that, and like when Animation Lobby was getting like ratioed on Twitter over and over again.
Oh yeah, I was through the whole thing. I'm like,
Deservedly.
how is this man gonna survive? Like, Jesus
So
Louise.
somehow he seems to be doing okay now.
Yeah, like even
I
because
think
his FNAF security breach shorts completely blew up, which was amazing. And it obviously, sure, the character isn't there. You've got a
realistically
question,
speaking,
but
like, although what he did was kind of fucked up, I mean, he was a horny teenager. He probably didn't know any better, and
Yeah,
I think he's
exactly,
kind of learned
yeah.
his lesson now. With EnchantedMob, I don't think they have any intention of stopping
Oh,
because,
no.
again, they're a corporation who wants to keep milking, milking their demographic as much
Yeah.
as possible.
they're seeing
In
some
that
sort of
regard,
profits, and we're going to
genuinely
get to
think
their
they might be
Instagram in a
worse
moment
than
as well,
an
chat.
Animation Lobby.
Yeah. We're going to get to their Instagram
So-
in a moment because that also is also a little telling of of some other issues that we are also very keenly aware of in terms of their narcissistic
ArtiMation
attitude.
is raising a lot of good points in chat. I have to occasionally click to view them if that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, like a lot of people were passionate about, because it's not that PoppyPlaytime is a bad game or anything like that. Because ArtiMation just pointed out again that everyone who worked on it with passion. It's not about creating the art itself. It's about the decisions that are made at the very, very head level on things like marketing.
for sure.
Because that's how the NFT situation kind of spawned up, was because of the issues that were presented at the very, very forefront of the production of it. So it's not like that, because I've always been against sending hate to anyone, or at least in theory, like
Yes,
just
of
don't
course.
send hate to the artists who
Don't-
actually work on these
Don't
games.
send hates to anyone who worked on PoppyPlaytime.
100%. And yeah, ArtiMation's also
You're not
just
making
pointed
the
out.
situation
Yeah.
any worse. If you hate EnchantedMob and that's why you're doing it, you're actually making yourself look like the bad guy by
Yeah.
attacking random people who happen to work on the game. So obviously, whatever cause you're fighting for, you're not helping it.
ArtiMation also just pointed out that it could have possibly been Andy BTTF, who runs Cubicle Animation Studios, who works for EnchantedMob, who was the one who raised the idea of the NFTs. I can't confirm that myself, but I believe others can.
Andy BTTF into that stuff?
I am not sure if Andy is or not. Like, I haven't been paying attention to Twitter on his front. So I'll have to, that'll be, you know what, I'm going to make a slide, I'm going to go on my phone and get a notes document and point that out in the notes document, because it might actually,
Right.
it's always good
Do you
to
guys want to
chase up loose
watching the
leads.
Dags video?
Andy's
or-
also a business
'cause I
guy,
think
as
we've
much
had
as
enough.
people don't know. Okay. Right.
You
That
wanna
makes
keep
sense.
watching the video because we've definitely talked a lot.
Oh, we've talked a lot. We might not even get through some of the stuff we want to talk about today. We might do a follow-up at some point, but it may not be tomorrow either,
I
because
think so.
yeah, but definitely, I think a follow-up is
got left,
definitely
by
worth
the way?
it. What was that? Sorry.
Like 30 minutes?
Yeah,
time
I've got
have you
about
got
I've
left?
got
Like
about
30
30 minutes. Yeah, I've got 30 minutes. Chat's moving
Okay, well,
quickly.
I mean, we could
Damn.
probably speed through the rest.
Yeah.
It stands for non-fungible token.
Yeah, that's what NFT
Bird
stands
Boy
for, chat.
says in chat, EnchantedMob, L plus ratio plus no bitches plus you have scurvy plus touch grass. I think we can end it there, to be honest.
Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, I agree. That's
You have to be really pathetic to have a disease that's been wiped out.
yeah. Okay.
By the way,
Fuck, dude.
I
Oh, God.
sorry if I keep like randomly talking about my biases. I just think NFTs are really stupid.
Oh, fuck, yeah. No, that's not
Yeah.
even a bias. That's just like, the
I was
objectively
like,
correct
yeah.
opinion
If
to
you
have.
want my honest opinion on the NFTs and stuff like that, this isn't even about the PoppyPlaytime NFTs anymore. This is about NFTs in general. When I first look into NFTs, I'm like, okay, this could be a potentially good thing for, because I didn't even I wasn't even taking environmental factors into play, even though I myself, even way before that,
like any-
very much avid
I
into
feel like
Bitcoin.
any,
I mine Bitcoin myself, mind you, chat. So it's, you know, I saw NFTs as more of an opportunity for artists themselves rather than actual groups of people who manage artists, which is a completely different thing, mind you. Were able to, you know, grasp at making shitloads of money of crypto and being able to at least get their artwork recognized for, you know, for that sort of thing. But I looked into it a little deeper and now kind of realizing what other ulterior intentions could be. It's like, there's a lot of, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
I think if you take the environmental factors into concern, it kind of wipes out any potential positive that this technology could have. Until they somehow make the
100%.
technology not emit more than entire countries, I can never see myself supporting it.
Yeah. If you're wondering, chat, if you're wondering about the stream delay, it's most likely because I'm in Australia and you're on a different continent. So I'm sorry if there is a little stream
You're in
delay.
Australia. I thought you were British the entire time.
Get ratioed.
There's no. What's the
from down
difference
under.
though?
Get ratioed
Also,
from down
by the
under.
way,
God.
How many
something I wanna
GPUs?
say
One.
before we
One
continue.
GPU.
Dude, I can't.
Before we get, if you guys don't want to support
Or if
NFTs,
Americans
go
don't
to
understand
extremelyfungible.com where you can get free artwork that looks like NFTs, but you don't have to
Yeah,
spend a thing, and
extremely-
it's not harmful for the environment. Extremelyfungible.com.
know how we can solve the whole PoppyPlaytime issue? We could just give Eckercoaster an NFT of PoppyPlaytime so he can say he owns the rights to the game because it was supposedly a ripoff.
Oh my god, hell yeah. In Australia.
He doesn't actually own the game, and everyone is happy.
So I'm like,
Do that.
the time difference is massive over here.
Austria.
Austria. My chat's getting slightly confused. But so in terms of what's my Discord, my
that
Discord,
video.
I'm just gonna put my tag in the chat. I don't mind if you guys send me a couple of requests or not. That is my Discord tag. You can the reason why I'm putting the tag is because I have a server. If I'm doing YouTube, I don't have a bot. I don't have a bot. Anyway, I believe it started with Zach's contract and harassment of visas. Yeah, no, that was the start of this whole thing.
My chat is roasting EnchantedMob. Fuck.
Okay, so the second, another misconception that ArtiMation brought up, and I don't think a lot of people know about this, but the way NFTs work is that when you mint an NFT, you're essentially signing a contract to the Ethereum blockchain to create the NFT, and it's supposed to last for a period of time. The reason why MobGames didn't pull the NFTs straight away is because the contract, you can't pull the contract from it.
Yeah, you can't. It's impossible.
You can't.
Actually,
Everyone in my chat saying EnchantedMob deserves to be roasted.
Sure that in some
What's the other guy's chat? Poseidon.
Some contracts actually can cancel them on moral basis.
Oh,
like, if you
yeah,
think
100%.
Because I know that especially with like movie actor contracts, if actors believe that that corporate side of things is being immoral
Yeah.
and just like doing bad things, they actually can legally cancel their contract.
Yeah. And I
That's
believe,
an example of contracts that are cancelable.
Exactly. I
don't know if
also
it
do
counts for the
believe that.
NFTs.
I also do believe that EnchantedMob partnered with a crypto exchange or an NFT branch like OpenSeas. I don't think it was. It definitely wasn't OpenSeas, but it definitely was a something. But yeah,
Mega63 asks, Warped, when did you stop being into Bitcoin?
When did I stop being into Bitcoin? Also, when I start being into Bitcoin. Stopped. I'm still into Bitcoin.
When you stopped.
I'm still into Bitcoin.
You know what? Fuck Bitcoin. I'm Dogecoin all the way.
Fuck you. I'm ending the stream.
EnchantedMob. And one more
was the
thing,
wrong
you
answer.
drank lean instead of mug root beer.
I mean this in the nicest way possible.
I don't think this is about debating about lean or mug root
Respectfully,
beer.
I hate cryptocurrency. I'm a proud crypto.
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
tolerate
And
you.
to be honest with you, there's a lot of reasons why a lot of people do it. The reason why I go into crypto a little bit is because I'm
Money.
still into the belief that crypto has some
Does have the potential to be
some
really good, but I
potential
feel like the
to
way
at
it's
least bring
executed
freedom
in
to
every-
money. But the corporatization of Bitcoin, it's making my heart bleed. To put a
Man,
better sense,
okay.
it is making my
Every
heart
company being
bleed.
into NFTs is fucking killing me, dude. And especially every celebrity that's now promoting them.
Oh,
So many people
tell
I
me
like
about it.
are now
Ivanka
into
Trump's like
NFTs.
roughly
Like,
around the
kill
same
me.
time EnchantedMob came up with their NFTs.
least
I saw
Mark
news about
DiCarlo
Ivanka Trump's
condemned
NFTs, and I'm
NFTs.
like, I just cringed to death. I'm like, no,
Trump
NFT
NFTs?
scam. It was screaming
You're fucking
scam in my
kidding me.
ears.
Is that a real thing?
Yep. Look
This-
on
this-
And
this is
Trump
this is reality
NFTs to
we live in.
support the
Ivanka
ex-president.
NFTs. Yeah.
Okay. Can I say something real quick?
I am
Okay.
Josh
Trump
Bush.
NFTs to
Hold on.
support the
I'm Warped.
disgraced
This is Poseidon,
ex-president.
also known as Noah. This is also Veximity.
Cool.
Bush and Obama, no NFTs. Trump, NFTs. Biden, no NFTs. Coincidence? I think not. That just goes to show which side you should support.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck, no, actually, every bit of the US government is kind of shit. So,
Yeah.
never mind.
It is. I like memeing. I like memeing.
The memes. We like the
Okay.
memes. Well,
Back to the
put
point.
Zach. Yeah. To put.
Okay, JDC is here to moderate chat. Okay, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
All right. So I've just got another bit of information from ArtiMation as well, because ArtiMation seems to be
Yes.
a person who's inside it a little bit, which is I'm so glad.
You guys want to forget about watching the videos and just raising points about the
Yeah,
situation?
we're just
Because
yeah. I
have
think we
time.
should. I think we don't have enough time. We may as well just discuss about
We can
any.
do a video analysis afterward. Like
Yeah,
another
we'll do
time.
it. We'll reschedule something, and we'll properly plan this so chat isn't too chaotic. And we'll also part it on
So
part because it will be
TLDR,
disorganized.
the controversy is that EnchantedMob, or at least like I think Zach Belange or whatever, a couple other people bullied Ecker Coaster, and that's the controversy behind that. And then honestly, the videos exist if you want to watch them. Just search up Dags, and you'll instantly find the newest one. If you search up my name, you'll probably find mine very quickly. There's ways to introduce you to the controversy. Of course, Warped already has a stream or a VOD that's up on YouTube that you can check out.
Yeah.
While this ends, I'm definitely going to be linking everyone else.
Yeah, link everyone to the videos and to the videos with the sources, because those are the places if you want to actually learn more information. Those obviously are the best places. Also, my chat's been going nuts,
Biden
so I'm gonna have to catch up on that. All right, where's my chat?
How did this conversation get to Trump NFTs, dude?
Yeah, I think we just
Okay.
kind of lost the trail a little bit with the
CDC
Trump
makes a good
NFTs.
point. Yeah, NFTs are just a contribution to the end of humanity. I saw this joke a while ago that says NFTs more like no fucking thanks.
Oh god, yeah,
Unrelated.
NFTs
We
now.
need to
love
start a
that.
podcast. We need to start a podcast.
Oh,
We do. I actually am starting to start up. I'm planning on starting just a fun podcast on the side, which I would invite any of you.
I
to
love
if you want.
fun podcasts are great. I've just pulled up oh god, I think I've pulled up haha.
Something I want to say about EnchantedMob. I want to bring this up because I was in the last stream. I know. I still want to bring it up. Remember when he tried to
Right.
say that Elizabeth was 13 and she'd be 18?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
that
oh
great
my
old
God,
tweet.
I think it was 14 and then 18. Okay, first of all, where'd he get that out of his
shit.
sleeve? Like, first of all, where'd he get that age out of his sleeve?
That was
What
just
official
pull off. Oh god,
Source
yeah.
says that Elizabeth is 14. Also, the real world time doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Like,
If it was
it's not
real
like
time,
Sister
she'd be
Location
in her
takes place in
40s.
2016.
yeah.
Yeah, but the point is, she hasn't matured. He hasn't matured past the age of a child because her soul is perpetually stuck in the robot.
Yeah.
She's still basically mentally the age of an 8-year-old. Still makes it immoral, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I was in the
That's
middle of
fucked.
pointing
And
this out
one
just before
point
we. Yeah.
Point that was raised on my original video was that apparently apparently it's okay because in Don't Come Crying, the eyes of Circus Baby are blue, which means it's not actually Elizabeth possessing her. It's actually just Circus Baby normally, that makes no sense considering the context of the animation. I genuinely believe that's just an error that EnchantedMob forgot about.
Cool.
Why would it not be Elizabeth?
And I'm not saying this directed towards you. I just want to say that in response to that argument. Cool. Isn't Circus Baby the animatronic also based off a fucking child?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
And again, as I
Oh,
said,
God.
Doesn't
I
matter.
really don't think this was
You're a fucking
intentional.
pedophile.
Okay.
I don't think it matters.
Don't go too nuts. Yeah, don't go too nuts with that.
For pedophiles warped.
Yeah, we don't have no. Trust me, between me and Mama Max, we no mercy for pedophiles.
Whoever the fuck suggested the idea of "Don't Come Crying," like, nothing against the people who worked on it. They were doing their jobs. But
Great production of the song, vocals brilliant. The extended bust, no.
Like, stub your toe every day.
The bath scene with the bubbles. Stub your toe 1,000 times, please. We don't need this on a kids channel, mind you. We don't need this on a kids channel. We don't need this on an animation channel. And for goodness sakes, you know your audience. Do the right thing.
Yes. I'm gonna go on a bit of a biased rant real
Please.
quick. Just really quick. How do people say turning red was inappropriate talking about menstruation, which is a normal fact of life, and then allow this to slip through the cracks?
Turning red Discord was killing me.
Yeah. Echo Coaster might lurk, mind you guys, so thumbs up.
I'm actually thinking back to, like, people on Twitter, like deranged masses on Twitter, who are like, we can't show gay people to kids. That's not child friendly. But then I bet they would be the same people who are like, ooh, the circus baby's so sexy.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Like, it's so. I genuinely believe there must be people like that.
There must be, yeah, 100%.
Fuck. Oh my god, it's so. I could do an entire stream just discussing this Discord.
Yeah.
Artie, it doesn't matter if it's a good movie or not. The fact is, it just talks about it, and that's the point I'm making. I have not seen it, so I don't know if it's a good movie.
It doesn't,
or not, but
also doesn't, like. I don't really think. I mean, here's the thing. It's not supposed to be, like, sexual, though. I mean, it's supposed to address the topic. It isn't supposed to do it in a way that says, it's not supposed to do it in, like, a way that's supposed to turn people on. It's an informative thing, right?
It is, yeah.
That's the difference.
Yes.
There's nothing informative about Circus Baby's fucking ass shot in Don't Come Crying.
Oh,
like,
God, hell yeah. I have absolutely no idea why. Like, ugh.
You're trying to turn people on.
Yeah, I honestly, that is like, yeah, you're getting into very murky waters in regards to
Let me see what
that
ArtiMation
sense.
has been saying.
Yeah, ArtiMation. Okay, ArtiMation. I will touch on one point that you've just made beforehand.
The quality of turning red is completely irrelevant. It's the discussion of the whole puberty aspects and stuff.
Yeah, as such. Yeah,
I haven't seen it either, but I know there was like a really dumb discourse around it.
All right. Okay. So, yeah.
Just the point I'm saying
wasn't Don't Come Crying made by Try Hard Ninja?
It was in co-production with Micah, I think it was, yeah. Micah did the production whilst Ninja did assist himself,
Micah
I think.
did the music and Ninja did Micah do the music while Ninja did the vocals? When I said Ninja, I thought of
my goodness.
Fortnite Ninja instead of Try Hard Ninja.
You've become so informed by Baby's ass. Oh my god. I'm so educated.
Kill me. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll also, let me touch on this point. I'm gonna wave a flag here now. We can't not address this. This was typed in a couple of minutes ago. ArtiMation did said that to put, I'll just read his comment straight. To put Zach Bellinger in a good light, I've talked to him before about Ethan, and he doesn't seem to strangely show any hate towards Ethan, saying that he was sure that Ethan had improved. Now, that statement, it hinders a little bit on like, it's good that we can at least get their perspective, but at the same time, like, there seems no air of apology, which is the thing that jars with me the most, is that there's no air of being able to reconcile or at least recognize.
Here's the thing. I've heard that there was an apology to Ethan.
Yeah, that thing is
The thing is, nobody
something.
has ever proven to me that this happened.
Yeah.
Like,
if it was a
got a
written
comment from, I
apology,
think,
would
Train
there
Guy on
be
my
evidence
original
of
video
it,
that
or
said,
at least would there be evidence that it, or confirmation that it did occur?
allegedly it's a private apology.
Obviously, yeah. So, that's
Ethan
where you got to
does
draw the
not
bias.
acknowledge that this exists, so either he's lying about it or it didn't happen. Ethan probably. So Ecker Coaster has, I don't think, ever acknowledged that this happened. So either he's lying and it did happen, or they just didn't apologize and they're the ones lying.
So
It really
at the
could
same
be either way.
time,
We don't
you can
know
draw
unless we see it.
assumption, but you got to be hindering on the line of assumption. Yeah.
Train Guy commented
At
in my
least
video
they should
is
have. What
that-
they should have. I think if I had an opinion, which my opinion, by the way, is not based. It's not anything. Don't take it with a complete grain of salt. At least publicly, to some extent, address it, and it should come from EnchantedMob. Like, disregard their brand, disregard their image.
And you blame people for not realizing that if you didn't make it public.
Yeah, because if you if you made some form of apology public on like Twitter, for example, like if you made a public apology like that, it gives the rest of the community at least
You don't
some
even have
solace.
to really apologize to the people. You just have to apologize to
the
person.
person, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Can I actually mention something?
An
This is
apology
something I
that Zach
actually-
A lot
Pigliandro
whenever a YouTuber
did, because
does something
he actually
shitty,
apologized.
and, like they're apologizing.
Yeah.
Whenever a YouTuber does something
Can I-
shitty and they apologize, like 9 times out of 10, they're saying, "I'm so sorry, guys. I betrayed you." Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you didn't.
Okay,
No,
can I tell you
The
why?
audience is not the
Yeah,
person
that
you should
gets
be
under my skin.
apologizing to.
Can I actually explain why people
Apologize
do
to
that?
the person you actually hurt.
Yeah, go on, Vex.
That shows guilt. This is something that happened in the. No, I'm being serious. This is what happened. Why you know the Travis Scott apology everyone was memeing.
Yeah.
The reason he never said I'm sorry, because that'd be him admitting guilt. So so basically they don't apologize, so they can easily wiggle out of it legally.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, and I'm being 100% honest. Like,
Yeah.
This is not even really legal stuff. It's more like just whenever a YouTuber does something shitty to someone and they apologize, they're like, "I'm so sorry, guys. I betrayed you." Again, shut the fuck up. Like, you're not supposed to be apologizing to your audience. What you should be apologizing to the person you actually hurt.
Yeah.
Don't make your audience the
person.
subject of the. Don't make your audience the subject of the issue. Like, they are not your friends. They were not obligated to expect anything of you. Like, if you actually betrayed a friend and did something shitty to your friend, who do you think you should be apologizing to?
Yeah.
Not fucking random people on the internet. Just watched your content, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I know this may come across as a public apology bad argument, which is complete contrast to what you said. I don't
I'll
think
touch
so.
on that later
I
as
think
well.
They should have
Yeah.
apologized publicly, but they shouldn't have made it sound like they were apologizing to random people. They should have made it
Yeah.
very clear who they were apologizing to,
Yeah.
like in front of people, like because obviously people need to know what happened. You make a private apology and never publicize it ever. Like, can you blame people for thinking you haven't apologized? Nothing was ever. Nothing was ever. Well, I mean, Zach P apologized, but nothing was ever like said from the corporate side of things on EnchantedMob.
100%.
Publicly, that made it clear that they were different people. So when Train Guy came into my comment section and he left a comment which mysteriously disappeared, by the way, after I clicked on it. His
Okay.
comment read something like, "How do you know Zach Bell hasn't changed in the last 2 years?" Well, why hasn't he fucking said anything?
Yeah.
If he changed, I would appreciate if he like addressed his wrongdoings in public, that people would know that. You can't blame me for having no idea. If he just apologized in private to Ecker Coaster, who also hasn't acknowledged it. So, at the end of the day, a lack of public acknowledgement on every possible side of the situation is just exactly how misinformation starts.
Exactly. Yeah.
I guess another
You
thing
can't
is
blame the people for getting it wrong if
Oh,
they're like
no.
reporting on something they don't have the full details on. I say in my video that a lot of it is speculative, right? Like, I don't say it as if it's all fact. I never said in the video that I'm 100% sure Zach Bell hasn't changed for the better. Because, that's a stupid assumption to make.
Also, chat,
will
we are
say-
basically I just realized we're actually one subscriber away from vanity URLs, and that's pretty poggers.
Well,
Yeah,
I wanted to.
TLDR. What ArtiMation said, TLDR. Yeah, there could have been an apology. I don't fully doubt that, but without it being made public, there was no way they could have expected people to stop being mad at them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, is it okay if I get my 2 cents on
Realistically,
this
it
real
was
quick?
not a good move.
Yeah. Because of Echo Coaster giving out his argument and at least delivering it in a way that is actually truthful, honest, and which completely contrasts against
To an extent,
Zach's
yes.
lack of lack of addressing this, and also being the
not
perpetrator of
addressing
it.
it at all, yeah.
It's, he said it before, it expels him from the community. It expels him from his community more or less, and it creates divide. I'm not saying
Yeah,
that
like,
a document like that is
no
bad or
shit that
anything,
people
because
would
it's
be mad at
probably
him.
one of the
Yeah.
best moves to get your community at least in touch with the evidence, in touch with what actually happened to you and your perspective, which is a pretty ballsy move.
EnchantedMob, no one in EnchantedMob offered any counter arguments to this.
Apart
they
from
didn't
those who have been
they
fired.
didn't try to
Yeah.
debunk Ethan. Didn't try to debunk Ethan. They just kind of ignored the whole thing. Which, first of all, I think it proves that this stuff actually did happen, because otherwise it would have been debunked. And of course, maybe Zach did apologize. I'm not denying that he did.
Yeah.
It's likely that he might have. However,
Mhm.
with that being said, again, the complete lack of public addressal is, I think, the main reason why people haven't moved on from this. Like,
Yeah.
if I believe that if EnchantedMob had made it very clear, they were sorry and they pledged never to do this again, then I
Whole
feel like there
different
would be
issue.
a lot less backlash.
Yeah.
At least at that time. Obviously, there's going to be more backlash because of the child
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
sexualization shit now. That would have happened either way. And of course, the NFTs. If EnchantedMob had properly made up to Coaster, it's also fairly likely that he wouldn't have accused them of stealing his game.
Mhm.
Because, again, based on logic from what I discussed in my video, I genuinely don't believe he was trying to make it up for attention, because, for one thing, I mean, he hasn't even tried to advertise his game. I don't really think he gives a shit.
Yeah.
He also has, no content currently on his YouTube that he'd want to direct attention to. There would be really no benefits to doing it for attention.
Mhm.
I mean, at the very least, whether it was copied from whether his ideas were stolen or not, I believe he thought they were stolen, and that's why he made that thread. But if he knew that there was no longer any hostility, and to be fair, I mean, if Zach apologized in public, he would know that. But if he knew, the entire studio was holding itself accountable, he might not have assumed something so drastic as he did in the actual situation. And honestly, this is all just speculation. We don't know how Coaster's brain functions, nor do we know how the EnchantedMob studio functions. It's all just really assumptions. But I know that if I were to place myself in his position, I probably wouldn't jump the gun if I genuinely had no reason to believe that the studio was still hostile towards me.
Yeah.
At least the corporate side of the studio, or the upper management. Even if Coaster did receive an apology from Zach, without public addressal of the situation, without, I don't think there really was any real change demonstrated. So, Coaster could have assumed he was just trying to, save face a little bit, trying to get on his good side, and maybe he just assumed he didn't actually mean it, which could have been wrong. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a huge misunderstanding on every possible side.
Yeah.
Obviously, I genuinely believe that no one in this situation is completely malicious. Obviously, Zach Belanger did shitty things in the past, but I feel like now we have a situation where at least the majority of the people involved are just being completely misunderstanding each other.
Yeah.
And we still don't even know the full story, because not all of it's going to be revealed.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
That's just
I
the
don't think that
nature
ever is
of
gonna be the case.
that's just the nature of the situation. Yeah.
So what's ArtiMation saying?
Something I do want to say about everything here is that I get it if you don't want to, if you just don't want to admit that you were doing something wrong. I get it, but is he openly saying that he doesn't understand the backlash? I'm just double checking. Has he said that?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm just saying, I don't like him. I hope you know, I'm not defending him when I say this.
Mm.
I think that it's really stupid that he expects to be forgiven if he apologized. I'm not saying everyone has to apologize publicly. Look, I think it mainly should have been between Edgar Coaster and them, personally. But here's the problem, is that why the tension?
Yeah.
If you didn't privately apologize, that means you didn't. If it's still so tensionful, that's not a word. I'm making up words as I go. Why in the hell would you? Why? Like, it's rather you apologize publicly, apologize privately, or move on.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
how I
mean,
view it.
my point from earlier is that if he didn't, again, no, I would not expect EnchantedMob to like apologize to the public, because again, their viewers, they are not the person they fucked over at any point. So why would they apologize to them? I think the best possible thing they could have done was apologize to Ethan privately, which I mean they could have done. They most likely did do that, based on if I'm to trust ArtiMation, which I do mostly. Obviously, everyone should be taken with a grain of salt. But they obviously should have apologized to him privately, which let's assume they did. But it probably would have been better for them if, after apologizing privately, they sent out an announcement that said they apologized privately, and then Ecker Coaster boosted it by saying, yes, this happened, we're ready to move on. Obviously, this requires both sides to be completely fine with each other, and it's a very ideal situation, but I do believe that if this sequence of events had happened, it would have completely, I think it would have limited the backlash that was faced by EnchantedMob at the time. Also, ArtiMation makes some really good points that are criticizing Ecker Coaster. This is not an Ecker Coaster praise stream. No one is fully in the right. I believe there's genuine character flaws with a lot of the people involved.
Yeah, 100% agree with that one as well.
Ecker Coaster is like, for example, his thread was completely jumping the gun and honestly very immature. He didn't make many actual arguments or have strong evidence or anything like that.
In terms of thread, in terms of this is the document, or is this the Twitter thread? Oh, okay.
He didn't really make any. No, the document was pretty okay.
The document was good. I thought the document was
gave evidence as to what happened to him in the past.
Yeah.
It was solid. The thread had basically nothing. It was just stretches. The one
with
thing
the Venge comparisons, yeah.
The one thing I do think did hold some merit was I think the thing that is worth noticing is the Steam descriptions and how there's that one phrase that's like really similar.
Yeah.
Like,
that I found extremely alarming in terms of my personal look on that.
Off. But for the most part, like especially with the designs, I mean they're both based on Bendy. Like, the fuck, like it's not really a strong comparison.
Yeah,
and the weird thing is, there are stronger comparisons he could have made that weren't even in that thread. Like,
yeah.
Look at my video's thumbnail. I'll look it up.
Yeah, go.
Look it up right now in the tab. But see, I'd like to point this out because I use this as the thumbnail of my own video. See how if I can share my screen real quick.
Oh yeah, you go share your screen. I'll chuck it up on mine as well. I'll chuck it up on my stream as well. So let me do the
I can just share my screen real quick to you guys.
That's just camera.
If I share my window and my Chrome tab app actually is probably what I want. This is my YouTube channel thumbnail of is PoppyPlaytime a ripoff? The controversy explained. You see that, right? Well, can you see that? I'm trying to make sure that a thing you can see. Okay, I'm waiting for it to load properly. Thumbnail for my video. Okay, I'm still waiting. This is really awkward.
I also need to do some jazz on my end because my actual computer's being.
You know what? You know what? It's probably going to be a lot easier if I just post the image.
Yeah, go.
No mic, so let me just.
Yeah, chuck the image up and I'll chuck it up on OBS.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll read some
is-
chat now because haven't been reading much of chat at all.
Yeah.
So especially as
Probably a good idea while
someone
we're
would
waiting.
who has had no one else helping him with his projects in the same way, I fully understand why he would go to that conclusion. Yeah, I would agree to that as well in terms of Ethan
Hold on a
comparison with Venge. Like the only thing I understood was about the design is that not like Bendy. It's not like Bendy to me. If anyone remembers Gumby or Mr. Bill, that is what it looked like more.
All right. So that's the thumbnail I had in my video. So
all right.
I really have to ask myself, like, why didn't Ethan compare like two pictures like this? Because these two pictures, while it's still a little bit of a stretch, like at least with like the red lips, they actually look kind of identical. Like you can make an argument out of this. Like you can make an argument that can they see it? Can they see this on my? Okay, I think the stream can see this. You can make an actual argument about these two lips like sort of being similar, and this is what shocks me. I mean, he uses the cutouts instead of the actual design. Yeah, the eyes are pretty similar too. So I really have to stop and ask, why would he not use something like this? I mean, obviously, I'm not asking him to be perfect with his Fred. I mean, he probably wrote it he probably wrote it like in emotional distress or like rushed it or something.
Yeah.
I mean, there were way better comparisons he could have used while making his case. Like, for example, this one, because they have like the red lips that are kind of like in the same design, similar eyes. You can definitely make an argument here that there might be some inspiration. And Dags made a good point in his video, which we don't have time to watch that, but Dags made a good point in his video. He doesn't think it was copied out of malice, but he thinks there's a chance it was just copied out of laziness. Which I think is something I actually forgot to bring up in my video. And because I mean, it could have been out of laziness, like not really out of malice. Because realistically speaking, no studio is going to be in a conspiracy to spend thousands of dollars kickstarting a game just to spite someone.
No.
I brought this up in my video.
Like
the more people who are allegedly involved in the conspiracy, the less likely it is to be true. This is what Wendigoon said in his video because he explained this. This is the whole thing. Like if you take, because I'm using Wendigoon's like logic here. If you take something like the JFK assassination, it only has few CIA.
I think you're cutting it just a little bit on the internet side.
That actually makes sense. It could have
Discord
happened. Like flat Earth. Literally everyone who.
All right.
No problem. Have a flat conspiracy for it to be sustained and be lying. Everyone else who doesn't try. Would get out. So obviously that can't be true, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I believe in Santa Claus, because there's no way the world's parents could hide that from their kids.
The reason I believe in Santa Claus is because he, I don't think I'm allowed to say this joke on stream. I'm back out.
All right. Yeah. My chat's touching on the point that Zach actually influenced some of the hate that Ethan was getting in terms of.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Like, it was raised beforehand in Ethan's document that, you know, there was a animators Discord that, you know, they were all in, and hence, you know, making fun of Ethan and such. That was mentioned in the document. That's just going off sheer memory. So if I get that wrong, I'm definitely going to put a clarification in the little queue, little card things in the edit. But yeah. I think you're Poseidon, you're a little cutting out there, but
make fun of you. No, I'm kidding. I swear.
I won't rate.
Yeah, your internet's kind of going a little bit funny duddy there. That's all right.
Okay. My internet's
mine or theirs.
Yeah, my internet seems to be all right.
Is mine doing good? Mine.
Oh, now. Hello? Are we good?
I think we should be fine.
Is the stream going?
Well, what I might do is I might disconnect my Discord and rejoin again. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, okay.
All right, that actually
the
seems to
stream
fix it.
killed
Technoboy
itself
had the same issue during
for a moment.
his little live stream with
Hold on, I'm gonna try.
it was just robot the whole way. It was funny. Anyway, yeah. I just had a look at your comment that you just said beforehand about both of their game studio names. Is their YouTube name like both shorter and with games at the end? Like Echo Coaster was Coaster Games and EnchantedMob was MobGames. It's quite a. It is a coincidence, but it's not it's not merit for a theory that suggests that the two may have been in correlation.
Is my head?
The animations and the animations alt are typing in the same chat. I'm just shrinking into my chair. Is your oh no? Is your internet giving way? ArtiMation. Could the internet be giving way now?
So bad.
Yeah, I believe your internet might have just started to cop out on your stream. Damn. Wait a moment. Stream.
Okay. Is the internet still working on
the internet it's cutting it's a going in and out and in and out. It's a going.
Is it working?
It's working a little better now, but I highly but it's still cutting out. No. This is the time we have technical issues. No. I'm just getting bleep. This might be better working. Nope, Poseidon, you're completely muted. My microphone's still working. Okay, there we go.
Oh, just didn't reconnect it to my internet.
Okay.
Okay.
What is
Are we
happening?
good?
We should be good. Chat's still
It's
here.
still knocking for my OS is still off. My OP.
Oh, hold on, no. Okay, stream's back up. Stream's back up. Yay.
Tell me. Is it?
It's back online. Stream is back.
Sure.
Yeah, it's back. Hey, we have reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. Yay! It only took 4 years, guys. It only took 4 years.
Dude, but
it has taken 4 years for the... Wow, chat. Thank you for doing that.
On OBS, it's not working.
Yeah, OBS has only just started going in and out. You might want to redirect your chat back to mine.
The only thing I do...
Well, out of 200, it took me one. Yeah, but it's special because it only took
more buttons.
a couple of weeks for it to happen. So, you know, it makes it that more special. So, yeah, anyway, chat. Let's actually take... Hold on, just give me 1 sec. What the hell is happening?
OBS. If that doesn't work, I'll just have to...
You might want to end your stream. I'm still going strong on
I haven't
mine.
ended the it's fine.
It's going really bad. I'm sorry. You kind of cut out for the past.
I haven't ended it on YouTube.
Okay.
You are becoming robot.
Yes, you are becoming robot.
It just dropped back to 0. Kill me. Okay.
Oh.
Back again. Fuck, it's going to
I
0
used to have
and,
these internet issues. Like, I used to have
What?
similar internet issues. It was complete bull crap. It was just bad. It's stalling. It's holding on to any...
Stream?
That was fast. Finally.
Okay. And so...
Nope. The ping.
it off again.
Tomorrow we'll stream on 5 p.m. Hello.
I didn't have the best internet.
Alright, chat. Come to mine. Come to... Where's actually...
God.
Where's the fucking... Where's the YouTube link?
Kilobytes per second is back to 0. Dang it.
No.
Oh, no.
If the chat dies, hop over to that video link, just in case it does, because it looks like we might get some laggy lag. Where's actually lag? We don't like the stream lag. Anyway, I've just been made aware that I might actually need to make a move myself and just wrap up everything. And I might just wrap up in a couple of things and saying that.
So, I'm
Yeah.
Whole damn, it's stream.
More robot. Oh god, we love the robot. We love the robot. Alright, I'm gonna make a move myself, chat, and we might end this here, mainly because of technical difficulties. We've also got, I've also might need to neck off because it's definitely been more than half an hour. So, we'll definitely come back to this. We'll definitely have another follow-up because we've got a lot more to talk about than just debating. We've got, you know, a lot more things to talk about. It will definitely be on YouTube and it might potentially be on Twitch as well. So, Poseidon's a robot confirmed. Yeah. Absolute. That is slightly funny. That is slightly funny. So, if you guys want some more discussion talking about this, do tune in for the stream tomorrow. If you want to join a Discord in the meantime, I do have a Discord server that you guys can hang out on if you like. I'll post it into my chat. Where is it? Where is it? Invite. Copy. Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want it to expire. Generate new link. Copy. And yeah, so there's the Discord if you haven't joined yet, chat. And yeah, I guess we'll.
Hey, my killer player 2, so I guess we're okay now.
What happened? It just went. All right, hop over to the video, guys. All right, that might assist your chat. Oh, you had such a good comment. Oh. I used to love PoppyPlaytime, but when all the controversy came out, I was genuinely upset that a game with so much genuinely upset that a game with so much potential had a skill suit behind its back. Well, he's back. Yes. I think, yeah, that stream must have just ended. Anyway, I joined Discord. Thanks for joining, guys. Anyways, chat. I'm going ahead and we're going to depart. Oh my god, lol. Yeah, I agree as well. So
I just wanted to say one little thing. Before we go. Sex is rad.
All right. Everyone agree with Veximity now. All right.
Thank you, Artie.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye, Next Code, Kira,
Hey,
Cyfix, Glitchy. Thank you all for joining in the chat. Next Code. If you want to continue talking, there's a Discord link that you might have already seen beforehand. Yeah. So also the Twitch. If you want to join the Discord, if you want to join the... Is this the end of the stream? Yes, unfortunately, this is the end of the stream. We're going to continue with this at a later point. However, the VOD will be published. So enjoy VOD. Hello, Ninja Go Girl.
It's work now. Can
the microphone is still really bad. Posy. All right. So we will do a stream, but chat, we will let you know when we're going to do it. It's probably not going to be tomorrow, potentially. Chat. Yeah. So chat, join the Discord so you can actually get notified. If Twitter is your place to communicate online, there's my Twitter. Here is Poseidon's Twitter or Posy's Twitter. So go follow those Twitter accounts if you'd like some updates. And yeah, this video will be released in VOD format.
Your
However-
stream.
Huh? I think you're getting all glitchy. Oh no! All right, chat. We're definitely gonna have to end it. All right. Bye. Bye, chat. I'm just gonna keep waving for 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When can I stop waving? And stop recording. And his voice is way like too lagged out here. All right, bye. End stream.